Should you become an LPN or an RN? Either way, you're gonna make the money, baby. Make that money. Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. I am your fave nurse B. If you find my videos helpful, like, comment, and subscribe. Down below, before we get into the video, I want to know, are you planning on becoming an LPN or RN? Do you know what you want to do after this video? Hopefully you have a better understanding of which way you want to go, what will fit you, your lifestyle, your family, all that good stuff. So I have a video talking about this, but I decided, you know what, why not revamp it and give you another video. So I'll put up here that video for you to go watch, but let's get into this one. Really, it just depends on you and your lifestyle. You have to look at finances, your lifestyle as far as, do you have kids, are you married, things like that, and how much education you already have completed. So for me, I was a CNA. I was barely making any money, and my husband had got laid off from work. Yeah, somebody had to start doing something. So at that point, I was like, you know what? I need to just get in school. Also, I owed another school money and they weren't releasing my transcript. So for me, it was way more feasible, made more sense for me to go and get my LPN, get that out the way, and then go further on later on in life, because I just wanted to make money fast. So if you're in a position where you start making some money right now, I would say do the LPN route. Now, if you got time, if you live with your parents, I would say go the RN route, because you have to do prerequisites for your RN. There are some programs for your LPN where you have to do prerequisites as well, but with my program, it was 1 year and the prerequisites were considered co-requisites because they were integrated into the program. So that's why it only took 12 months. But prerequisites is stuff that you have to take before you even can apply for the program. So just keep that in mind as well. So you have to think about it. If you're going for your RN, you might have 1 to 2 years of prerequisites, which would probably include A&P 1 and 2 biochemistry, microbiology, stuff like that, math classes, English classes, psych classes, maybe a history class, maybe a humanities class. Do all that, 2 years probably to get all that done. Then on top of that, you might have a 2-year, 1 to 2 year waiting list to get into an RN program, and then the actual RN program is 2 years. So you're looking at, I don't know, 4 to 6 years, maybe less, if you can like really get things done, take classes over the summer or the winter session. Maybe you can get stuff done super fast, but more than likely it's going to take you that amount of time, just depending on what type of program you get into. Now you can just jump right into a BSN program. Now usually I would say do that if you have time. You know, it really depends on your time and your money, your personal situation. Now, say you have kids and you're like, I just need to make some money, I would say do your LPN. But maybe you already have your bachelor's degree, okay? You probably got to do a few more classes. Maybe you got, like, I had a teacher, she had a bachelor's degree in arts and she never used it. And she decided to go into nursing. Why? Because I don't know, but she decided to go into nursing. So she went ahead and I guess she had to take a few more classes to do the prerequisites for the BSN program. Then she did an accelerated BSN program, and she was able to get that done probably like in a year or year and a half. And you can do those online if you already have a bachelor's degree. I definitely suggest you do that if you already have a bachelor's degree. Like, why go all the way to LPN? Or no, you already have a bachelor's degree, so go straight in for your BSN. That's my opinion. But maybe you're in a situation where maybe you're single, you got a pretty decent job, you got some time, you're not really like pressed for cash. Go for your RN, go for your BSN. Or if you're the type that hates school, you know you want to get done and you don't want to have to go back to school, go for your RN, go for your BSN. Or you know that you want to work in geriatrics, you want to just be an LPN, leave it at that, go for LPN. It's really up to you. Keep in mind these few things though. One, once your income increases, your financial aid, your loans, all that decreases. So, hey you all, sorry for interrupting your video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, share this video with someone who would find it helpful, like my video, comment, and make sure you come back because I'm going to be posting videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right, back to the vid. Say for instance with me, I have my LPN. When I go further to get my RN and then my bachelor's degree, they will give me less financial aid because my income as a nurse is more now, unless perhaps like my tax year that I just like say, because you know they go by your previous tax year. So say for instance my previous tax year was low for a nurse, they'll go off that income. So maybe I didn't work that much that year before, they'll go off that income and I'll probably be able to get, you know, a decent amount of money. But for the most part, me working full-time as a nurse, they're going to go off that nurse income and they're going to give me less financial aid. Whereas if I was to go in as a person who doesn't have any type of degree and I don't have any type of schooling and I'm making less money than an LPN, I'll probably get more money when I go in to get my RN. You get what I'm saying? Like, just keep in mind, the more money you make, the less aid you get. So that kind of bear in mind. That should be in your mind when you decide if you want to do LPN, RN to BSN. Also, look what I did. I'm very like, I'm very extra. That's just extra. I looked at the cost of how much it is for LPN, and I can do a separate video, like really breaking down stuff, looking at different schools and kind of going through stuff with y'all if y'all want to, like how to plan your, like how to look at stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but basically this is what I did. I looked at how much it was for LPN. LPN was $17,000. I know y'all, it's crazy, but I didn't pay the full amount. I didn't have to pay that full amount, but it was $17,000. And then I looked at the RN program. I saw one. Ooh, it was $5,000 freaking dollars, y'all. Oh my goodness, like an hour away though. $5,000 for that. Then the BSN program, I think that one was like $14,000. So you can look at it. That's if I was going LPN to RN, that's how much that cost. Then I looked at how much it was for RN to BSN, that's how much that cost. Then you can compare that. You can compare the bridge. You can compare that to how much it would be just from going from where you're at right now, probably no schooling, just your prerequisites done. How much would it cost for you to go straight for your BSN? What's the cost difference between that compared to you doing the bridge? What's the cost difference? Or what's the cost difference between me going from LPN to BSN compared to me going straight for BSN? So think about your end goal, where you really want to be in the end game, and also think about your situation right now. For me, like I said, my situation was we needed some money. Somebody needed to get some education under their belt so that if anything happened in our family, we would be okay. And that's what I did. And I'm so grateful that I went ahead and got my LPN, like super grateful. I have a video talking about do I regret it. Go watch it, y'all. But let me drink some of this tea. Look at my mustache. I cannot find any of my cups like this. I can only find his cups. Anywho, like I said, look at your current situation and look at your end game. Compare the prices. Think about, look at the time, look at price, and look at where you're at right now and where you want to be. It's really up to you. Do not let anybody discourage you and be like, oh, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. That's a waste of time, waste of money. You look at it for yourself. And my videos I always talk about is do what fits you and do your research. That's it. It's going to all work out. At the end of the day, it's going to work out if you do what fits you and you do your research. You have to look at your family. Right now, I'm in the position of being an LPN. I'm thinking, should I do LPN to RN or should I do LPN to BSN? That LPN to BSN is expensive. And there's really not a lot of programs that do it, but it's super expensive. Or should I just say, forget my freaking LPN license and just go straight into a BSN program as if I don't have anything? Because there's some BSN programs where you can do LPN to BSN and they'll give you like some credits or whatever for your LPN, and there's some that you actually just go in to get your bachelor's and they don't even look at your LPN. They don't acknowledge the LPN, so you kind of go in as somebody who doesn't have any nursing experience. So I'm like, should I do that or should I bridge? Because even if I bridge to RN, I still want to get my BSN. I'm thinking about my end game. Like, oh my gosh, which one? But then I'm thinking about the kids and this and the third. I want to just be done with it. And I'm looking at the pricing. So it really just, for me, it's going to come down to when I'm able to go back, looking and seeing what's available and applying to more than one school. So that's the way you can do it as well. I know somebody when I was in school, she had applied for an RN program and an LPN program. She got accepted into the LPN program. The RN program still did not contact her. I think like a few weeks into the LPN program, the RN program contacted her and they were like, hey, you can come here. But she had already started, you know, the LPN, so she just stayed with LPN. And she already has an RN right now. So she went ahead and bridged back. So that's that. You can just see what fits you, what fits your family. I'm going to keep saying the same thing. Don't worry about what other people say. Don't worry about the naysayers. Look and see what fits you in your situation, and that's how you make a decision. If you need any more help about this, like I said, go watch the other video that I have already up because it's more in detail. And then also go watch my video that talks about the difference between LPN, RN, and BSN. And I have another video that talks about the difference between LPN and RN as far as like the clinical things that you can do. So that's that. I hope this was helpful. I hope it kind of gave you an idea of what you want to do. If so, comment down below what you want to do. If you're interested in these earrings, I do sell them on my Etsy shop along with a whole different other colors, so definitely go check that out. Also, I started an Amazon shop where I have so many things for nursing students and nurses and just people in general that want to buy something for a nurse or something like that, for clinicals, things like that. So go check out that shop. I'll leave the link down below. Everything is in my description box. So thanks for watching. Peace.